Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Noelle and this is Noelle Roberts Studio, your place for all things Pilates and wellness. And today I'm going to be giving you a 20-minute wall Pilates class. Now, wall Pilates is making a hot comeback, but what you may not know is it's been around for a long time. We've actually, as Pilates practitioners, been utilizing walls and other equipment to help somebody integrate that work into their bodies. And what I mean by that is that the Pilates method is really full of a lot of equipment that's either helpful or it's an antagonist. It works against you. And we see that with the springs, with the bigger pieces of equipment like the Cadillac and the Reformer. We see that with arcs, with balls, with small props, all of these things. What's beautiful about utilizing a prop like a wall is that you're able to actually either give yourself more stability and support in an exercise and help your body figure out where that movement should be happening. Gives you a lot of feedback, right? Or we can use it as something that can actually challenge our bodies and increase the work that we're doing. One of the things that I love about wall Pilates the most is that it actually helps us with this idea of disassociation. And this is an idea in Pilates where we're actually keeping one part of our body very still and steady, while there's another part of our body that's actually doing the movement. So this is actually really helpful if you're newer to Pilates or you've been doing it for a while and you want some more feedback in your body to make sure that you're doing the movements the way that you should to get the most out of them. Wall Pilates is a great option for that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. I'm gonna have you lie all the way down on your mat and we're just gonna prop our feet up onto the wall. All right, so from here, I want you just to reach your hands up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're gonna press your arms down by your side and you're gonna give me a slight little pelvic curl. Just warming up. Inhale, the hands reach back up, and exhale, we go through a little pelvic curl. Now, the whole idea here is that we're gonna start working the posterior chain, but we're also warming up through those deep abdominal muscles like the transverse abdominis. Pressing down into your mat as the hips go up, and then inhale, floating the arms. You wanna think about your knees staying about hip distance apart here with about a 90-degree angle bend in your knees. Now already, just in this little pelvic curl, you may feel this tendency of wanting to push your body away from the wall, right? You may feel like you're sliding away every time you go into this little curl. And I want you to really think about this idea of pulling yourself towards the wall, almost like you're magnetized to it. Because as we make this movement a little bit bigger, we're going to really need that thought to keep us anchored to the wall. So from here, we've got one more. Exhale out the air. Feel the abdominals turn on. Just stay here for a moment. Feel your collarbone wide. Feel your arms pressing heavy into the mat. Neck is long. Then as you take an inhale, I want you to roll your spine down one bone at a time. As you exhale, I want you to begin to tuck your tailbone up towards the sky and come up into a full bridge. This is where our hips are coming into a beautiful extension, nice and open at the top, and we're pulling. This is where you really want to think about your feet are suction cupped to the wall, and you are pulling yourself towards it so that you're not pressing into your neck or sliding away from the wall. On the inhale, we're gonna roll it all the way down. We're gonna do one more nice and slow, and then we're just gonna flow with this. Exhale, all the way up. Feel that opening through the fronts of your hips. Feel your arms pressing down into the mat, and then roll your spine all the way back down. I'm already feeling my hamstrings. It's a lot of work for the back of the body. Let's go ahead and flow through it. We exhale. Think about that suction cup for the feet. You're pulling to that wall and rolling it down. Inhale and exhale. Opening those hips all the way up and rolling down. So here we're thinking about really standing firmly on the wall with our feet. As we roll up, we're pressing down and towards the wall, always pulling yourself in that direction of your feet. When you're doing bridge on the mat, this is really helpful because you're going to know that instead of pushing or getting that sensation of pushing away and towards your head, you're gonna now have that muscle memory and that ability to pull into your hamstrings and keep your bridge much stronger and get more out of it. So one thing about using props or something like this, we're able to kind of shake up the movement a little bit and allow our bodies to address it and learn it in a new way. It's really beneficial. One more like this, and I want you to hold it at the top. Press up, pause here. Legs are suctioned to the wall, arms are pressing down. We're gonna do little pulses. We go up, 7, 6, really squeeze that bum, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly roll it all the way down. Take an inhale here. We're gonna add on. As we exhale, I want you to go ahead and roll all the way up into your bridge. Pause here. Keep your left leg strong, float your right leg to the ceiling, point the toes up. We tap the bum down. Exhale, we press back up into our bridge. Inhale, lots of work happening on that left side of our body. And exhale, press it up and down. You've got 4 to go. Really reaching long through this straightened leg, thinking about it being pulled up towards the ceiling. So energy going up and toward the wall, but not into the neck. 1 more. Press it up, pause it here, hold for 4, 3, lift a little higher, 2, 1. Set your foot down, roll the spine down. Oh my gosh, let's do that one more time. Other side, take an inhale. Arms are long, reset, recommit. Exhale, curling it up, pausing here at the top. Suction cup that right foot to the wall. Float the left leg, extend it up. Inhale, we're gonna tap the seat to the mat. Exhale to press up. Inhale, we lower it down. Exhale to press it up. Really trying to open up the fronts of those hips. Even here, even with just one leg on that wall, you've got this. And if this feels like it's too much, too intense, come back to both feet on the wall. We've got 3 and 2. 1 more, take an inhale. Exhale, press it up, hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot comes to the wall, roll your spine all the way down. Take a nice deep breath in, hug your knees into your chest. All right, from here, take your feet back to the wall. And I want you to just keep those feet supported on the wall here, arms reaching up towards the ceiling. So we're still awake and alive in that back body, but I want us just to have a nice supported position as we warm up through our centers. Take an inhale, exhale, roll your head, neck, and chest up. You're lifting your chest up and over your ribs, really trying to pull your body towards that wall. Inhale, bringing it back. Exhale, and inhale. And back. Keeping the legs steady and stable here. So you all have seen this as like your tabletop position in Pilates. Here we're just adding a little extra element of having that wall there for stability. But often when we have that stability, we're able to actually work a little bit deeper into the abs and lift a little bit higher, so increasing our range of motion. Let's do 2. 1 more. Pause it here, and little reaches towards the wall. We reach. Squeeze those arms down towards your armpits. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. All right, so we're gonna combine it. We take a breath in here. As you exhale, press the hands down, lift the hips. As you roll it down, I want you to start sliding your fingertips towards the wall and roll your head, neck, and chest up. Inhale and exhale, curling up into bridge. Inhale and exhale, rolling up into that chest lift. And carefully rolling it down one bone at a time. Still taking our time here, still focusing on our form, even though we have that wall for support. Want to really think about moving always from the powerhouse. Let's go 4. Rolling it down. And 3. 2 to go. Exhaling up. Roll that spine down with control. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. We squeeze into those lats. 1 more. roll it down, pausing here. Exhale, reach it out, pause and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Well done. Now from here, I want you just to extend your legs out a little bit. So slightly open up the bend in that knee, giving yourself a little bit more room here. And we're gonna bring the knees and the feet together. So everything is glued together, nice and secure. Take an inhale. And I want you to reach the arms all the way back overhead. We're coming into a roll up. Exhaling, chin to chest, scoop through the belly, coming up as high as you can. And then inhale, lower it all the way down. Exhale, let's go. And inhale, rolling it down with control. Exhale. And rolling it back. I want you to feel like it's hard to get up there. Because it is. It's really challenging. And rolling it down. We've got 4 to go. You could always use your hands behind your thighs here for a little bit of support if you need, but just come up as high as you can. If that means it's here today, that's where it is for today. Might be different tomorrow. And roll it down. 1 more, you guys. Exhale. And roll it all the way down, pausing here. Okay, so from here, I want you to straighten your legs. Keep those legs zipped together. Feet are on the wall, still connected. Abs are engaged. Going into our teaser, we inhale here. Exhale, draw the chin to the chest. Press past that point that feels really challenging. Reach the arms out and up. And slowly return yourself all the way back down to the mat. We're only doing 4. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Feel that strength and support through the legs, but feel how much more you can get out of your abs by just having that stability. And exhale. Lift, lift, lift. And roll it down with control. 1 more to go. All the way up, up, up. Scoop the belly. Lift those arms and roll it all the way down with control. Hug the legs into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Rock it side to side. Say hello to your abs. And go ahead and take the feet down. All right, so let's go ahead and come over onto our side. I've taken my top foot up against the wall in front. My bottom leg is behind me and against the wall as well. I've got my arm kind of out and away from me a little bit here, because we're actually going to be coming up into a plank position. Now, if wrist is a concern, you are by all means welcome to stay right here on your forearm and do the same thing. But starting off, we're just going to be starting with our hip lift. I want you to draw the belly in and up. Your top knee is slightly open towards the ceiling, and you're just going to rest your hand there on the top knee. As you exhale, we're going to squeeze through the center, squeeze into our lat, and press ourselves up. Little hip lift. And then lower it down. So we're just starting to feel how to load the body with that immovable surface. Exhale, here we go. And down. 2 more. And down. 1 more. And down. On this one, I want you to come all the way up, pause here, and take your hand to your hips, straightening your legs. We're gonna inhale, bend the knees and press toward the wall. Exhale, extend out. Inhale, just 2 more. Don't have to do a lot to feel these. 1 more. Bend the knees, lower your seat. Good job. Go ahead and close the legs. Keep your feet where they are on the wall and come all the way down onto your mat here. We're gonna let our body rest on, let our head rest on that bottom arm. Squeeze the thighs together. Take a nice deep inhale here. Float the top arm to the ceiling. Now as you exhale, I want you to press your legs long into the wall and draw your hand down towards your side, coming up into a little side crunch, reaching long through that top arm, using the bottom arm as a little bit of support here. Inhale to bring it back. Exhale. And back. Drawing through that center. And reach. 4, and 3, and 2. Pressing into that wall. One more, I want you to pause here, and I want you to pulse that arm towards the wall. We go 8, 7, really cinching up through the waist. 5, 4, 3, you've got this. 2, 1, bring your hand down, help yourself up, hug the knees in toward you. I want you just to flip your hips to the opposite side. So we're coming over here, a little side stretch for that side we just worked. Take a nice deep breath in, let your arm go up the wall, and then exhale it over to the side. Inhale, bring it back to the wall, and exhaling over. Good, one more. Little mermaid here. Exhale it over. Back to center. Now before we go to the other side, I want you to flip over onto your bum. You're gonna sit right up against the wall. So I want your backside all the way up against the wall to where you're sitting up as tall as you possibly can. Legs are open, hip distance apart, feet are flexed and pulling back toward you. Reach the arms forward, take a nice deep breath in. Feel the height in your spine here. As you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, and we're gonna begin to pull the belly in and up as if there's an imaginary beach ball on our lap that we're rolling over. So we exhale, chin rolls to chest, we peel our spine away from the wall, reach over that imaginary ball, all the air comes out, and then inhale, rebuild the spine up the wall, one bone at a time. Let's do it again. Exhale. And inhale, rebuild, get taller, taller, taller. And exhale. And inhale, feel your spine find the wall and rebuild all the way up that wall. One more. Reaching out, reach long through the arms, rebuild all the way up, one bone at a time. Stay here, stay nice and tall. Take an inhale, reach the arms back by your ears, exhale. Inhale, get taller, taller, taller as the arms go up. Exhale, working a little mobility for those shoulders. Press up, 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 find the wall, and bring it back. 2 to go. Up, and press back towards that wall. One more. Press it up, pause it here. Bend the elbows, drag your elbows along the wall, coming into a cactus position. So arms are about 90 degrees. And then exhale to press those arms back overhead. Inhale, dragging the elbows to the wall. Exhale. Inhale to the wall. And exhale. So much work here. It doesn't look like very much is happening, but you will feel this. And pressing up, pulling that belly in for support. One more time. Exhale. Bring it down. Open the arms wide. You're still sitting up tall. Take a breath in. Okay, so from here, I just want you to add rotation. You're gonna take that arm that's closest to me, and you're gonna rotate towards your opposite arm. Inhale, come back to center. And same thing, same side. Just 2 more. One more. Finding center and repeat opposite side. Exhale and inhale. So we're just spiraling around. We're trying to keep our spine connected to the wall, sitting up taller every time we rotate. Good. One more. Bring it in and lower those arms all the way down. Now we're gonna flip around. And we're gonna come onto our other side and finish it off here. So, top foot comes in front, bottom foot goes behind, arm is extended out, or you're on your forearm here. So we've got lots of space to move. Top knee is open. We're gonna take an inhale here. Have the hand just resting on the knee. Exhale to press the hips up and down. Just a little prep. And down. Exhale, really squeezing from the underside here, feeling your lat, feeling your waistline. And one more on this one, I want you to stay up. Stay up, take your hands to your hips. Inhale to bend your knees, push yourself toward the wall. Exhale to push away. Reach toward the wall, push away. 2 to go. 1 more. And lower it down. Now, coming all the way down onto your side here. Make a little pillow with your bicep for your head. Legs are nice and long here, pushing into the wall. Top arm reaches for the ceiling. Take a breath in. Hips are stacked, one right on top of the other. Let's go ahead and extend the top arm toward the ceiling. Exhale, roll yourself up. Little side crunch here. And inhale, take it down. Now I am using my supportive arm a little bit here, but I still am thinking about shoulders away from the ears. And I'm thinking about squeezing through that underside of my body to help support this movement. Last 4. Really thinking about your rib cinching in towards your hip bone. And 1 more, I want you to hold it, little reaches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take your hand down, help yourself up, bring your legs over to the opposite side you were just working. Stack them on top. Take an inhale, let your arm reach for the wall, and then lift up the wall and away from it as you come into your mermaid. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, lift up, and then away from the wall. 1 more time. Inhale, get taller first, then exhale into that side bend and bring it up tall. Well done. All right, so the last little movement we're gonna go into is quite advanced, but I'm gonna show you a modification for it if you wanna start there, and then you can kind of work your way up into the more advanced version. Okay, so for the modified version, we're gonna start with our feet up against the wall and our hands kind of slightly in front of our shoulders here. As we exhale, we're pressing back into a downward facing dog position, but our feet are kind of glued to the wall. Then on the inhale, we come out into our full plank. Exhale, pull the belly in, press the hips up and back. And forward, and back. We've got 3 more. Keeping those heels pressing into the wall as you lengthen forward. 1 more. Press it up and come onto your knees. Now we're gonna go ahead and take that up a level of intensity. And if you feel safe and secure doing this with the wall, by all means go ahead and jump in there. Otherwise, I want you to go ahead and stay with that first variation. All right, so it's a similar setup. My hands are slightly in front of me here, giving me room to move. And then I'm going to press my hands back as I step up into the wall. Now from here, I'm really pushing my body back towards the wall. And then I'm gonna inhale, come forward. Exhale, press it up. We're finding a position where we feel comfortable and confident here against the wall. Inhale, we're pressing forward to plank. Exhale, pushing back. Big exhale as you push back, strong upper body. 1 more, you guys. Slowly step your feet down. Take your knees wide. Press yourself back into a child's pose. And just pause here for a moment. Let all the blood flow regulate in your body. Just breathe in the work that you just did. 1 more deep breath in. And then slide your hands in under your shoulders. Exhale to begin to roll your spine all the way up, 1 bone at a time, stacking tall. And that is it. You guys are done. Thank you so much for joining me for this session. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear in the comments which exercise was your favorite, and I will see you guys back here very soon. Thanks so much for taking this class with me, and I really want to congratulate you on taking the time to prioritize your health. With there being so much demand on us and our to-do list being really long, it can actually be easy to just simply let our health slide off the list altogether. As a widowed mom, I get just how precious your time actually is. And that's why I created Noelle Roberts Studio, because we can't carry it all. But what if we could outsource this piece of the puzzle to someone else? Wouldn't it be great to show up each day to classes that are curated to help you build strength, resilience, and keep your body strong for years to come? And what about getting personal guidance along your journey rather than talking to just another chatbot? Inside NRS, I'll show you how prioritizing your health can be simple. And not only that, but sustainable. Because after all, we want to feel vibrant and healthy for our whole lives, not just being able to fit into the next pair of jeans. So if you're ready to break those start-stop patterns in your health and see just how simple and sustainable your fitness can actually be, I want to invite you to join me inside NRS. I've included the link below so you can get all the details and get started today. I can't wait to see you inside the studio and on your mat very soon.